All right, my first word is proximity. And proximity has been a huge theme for the last 6 to 8 weeks. And proximity is defined as nearness. In Latin, proximus means next to. So our proximity to someone with this disease makes us more likely to catch it ourselves. When you're in the proximity of children, you really shouldn't smoke. Have any of you reached your social distancing, proximity living absolute limit? Great, you've reached your threshold. Our second word is threshold, and threshold has two very distinct meanings. The first one means Schwelle, this thing. So the second use of the word threshold means to reach a limit. So when someone says, I've reached my absolute threshold, that means I've reached my absolute limit with a certain topic. Threshold is also used to describe a tolerance to something. If someone says, I have a high threshold for pain, they're communicating, I can take a lot of pain, theoretically. If someone says, I have a low threshold for people who lie a lot, that means that they don't have a lot of patience for people who are known to lie a lot. When we say that we quit or that we give up, it's really seen as a weakness. He's a quitter. It literally defines you as a person who's simply not capable. How can we communicate when we have reached our limit in a more empowering way? When we say we've reached our threshold with something, it sounds stronger, more empowering. Even the best high performance race cars in the world reach what they call a performance threshold, that point where they've given 110% and can't push past that. But when I say I've reached my threshold, what I'm really communicating is that I've reached a limit that I can't go past anymore. It's a very cool sounding way to say I quit, right? I can't do it anymore. I can't go any farther. I'm tired. No, guys, I've reached my threshold. Guys, these are very different times. These are very difficult times. And it's going to require a different way of thinking to get us through all this. That's clear. And that's the problem. You know, we wake up and we read about this virus. When we interact with other people, we talk about this virus. At home, when we're watching TV, the news, we see this virus. What you focus on, you tend to become, and that's what scares me. You can't take in negativity all day and expect to be happy and positive. Today's word choice of proximity and threshold was no accident. And I do believe that reaching one's proximity threshold is a totally new phrase. So, new times, new language.